What's up, YouTube friends? My name is Danny Jones, and welcome to Jones Vibes.
Jones Vibes.
First and foremost, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you enjoy it, please go ahead and hit that Moon Knight button, like button, and then go ahead and click subscribe as well as hit that notification bell. That'll keep you up to date when I make more content. And today I'm talking about Moon Knight. Since the entire season is now out and available, I just wanted to give my thoughts. This might contain a few spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, I might check out right now, although I don't really plan on getting too in-depth. But yeah, all 6 episodes are here, and the finale has now came and went. I have had about a night, no pun, to process, and I have some thoughts. To start, I just want to say that I was really hyped for this show. I was a little confused at first because I thought it was just a spin-off to Twilight's New Moon. I'm just kidding. I was hyped because this is something new from the MCU, which we've gotten used to at this point. But still, every single time they put something out, it's exciting. Also, Oscar Isaac is one of my favorite actors, and I think he was perfectly cast in this. And then just like I talked about in my Northman review, Ethan Hawke, he's killing it right now. And it was exciting to see him play a villain. We also have Calamaway, I hope I'm getting that right, and she plays Layla, who was fantastic. And it's mainly just those 3. The cast is pretty simple. The show creator is Jeremy Slater. The only thing that I really recognize is that he did the screenplay for the most recent Fantastic Four reboot, which was really great. But also I'm seeing that he's writing the screenplay for the next Mortal Kombat movie, so that's exciting. And then also involved was director Mohamed Diab. And from what I heard, he really pushed for Egyptian authenticity. Like, if you're gonna do something, it's worth doing it right. And I really like that. And apparently Kevin Feige trusts them, and in Feige we trust, so. But as this thing concluded, I guess my initial reaction was, I can't say that I didn't enjoy it. I had a lot of fun. Week to week. You know, the ending of the first episode with the reveal of Moon Knight was so cool. And then moving forward, just kind of seeing Steven's reality just slowly shattering. It's honestly so sad. But getting through it, I would say the high point of the season for me was episode 5, The Asylum. That was flat out incredible. Like, that was a great episode of television, with the ending and Steven being taken by the Duat, or is it Duop? I think it's Duat. But he's taken in the desert, and then Mark is in the field of reeds, and it's just beautiful. Very familiar to Black Panther, in a way. And I legitimately, teared up in that episode. I really did. The exploration of mental illness, and you have these split personalities that slowly come closer and closer and closer to each other until they eventually meet. You know, Mark created Steven to cope with that emotional trauma of losing his brother, as well as the trauma that his mother put on him. You know, he had to live with that guilt, and so he created this other personality in Steven who could never harm a fly. And I don't know, finding all of that out completely changed the show for me. It added so much emotional depth, and Oscar Isaac was amazing. They should change his name from Oscar Isaac to Emmy Isaac, because he should get an Emmy. And the other episodes leading up to the finale were great as well. I especially loved the mummy vibes that it was putting off. That is one of my favorite movies. Shout out to Brendan Fraser. And like always, those little scarab beetles, they'll get you. But with all that being said and all those positives, I do have my problems with the show. I was confused the entire time, and I know that's sort of what was intended, and sometimes that's a great thing. But a lot of those things that I was confused about were never fleshed out. And although episode 5 did a great job at bringing some things full circle, I still felt like there was just something missing. I guess in my personal opinion, I think that this show probably should have been 10 to 15 episodes long. I mean, I feel like Disney has the money to do it, but I don't know. I would totally understand if some of you out there are over the moon about it, no pun. And honestly, let me know down in the comments. Just for me, there was too much going on and happening too quickly for me to really enjoy it at certain points. And I was happy that it was so different than anything we've seen in the MCU, and there weren't any other Marvel cameos, which was cool. But you have this villain in Arthur Harrow, and Ethan Hawke played it so well, but I just needed more. I didn't quite understand his motives. They did lay it all out for us, but it was just so brief. And I don't know, if the finale would have been insane and just hit, I might feel different. But all that stuff with Ahmet, the big crocodile or alligator. I still don't know the difference. It just wasn't really it for me. Like Amit and Khonshu fighting, you know, next to the pyramid, like that was cool. And I think given more time, maybe I would have liked it even more, maybe even another full episode with the Amit character. But everything in the finale just felt like it was just placed in there. It's the same with Layla becoming Tuar's avatar all of a sudden, even though I loved that hippo. I loved that hippo. And do I enjoy Layla being an Egyptian goddess superhero? Yes! It was awesome, but it just felt so random and like not earned at all. You know, in a show that we already didn't get too much live action Moon Knight and Mr. Knight, why take any more away from him in the finale than needed? That's just kind of what I was thinking. Because Moon Knight's aesthetic is so cool. Like, he has the glowing eyes and the cape and the shing shong shing.
Shang Shing.
I love him. I love that character. And I do not want to sound like I'm harping on this thing a ton. Those are just my initial thoughts. I was hoping for a little more. I really, really hope that they greenlight a second season for this. And just give it more time, because I do want to see more. And especially with that post-credit scene revealing Jake Lockley. Khonshu looked so dope in that scene, by the way. Just like, big ballin'. What up? I'm Khonshu. Who are you? But I love how there's still another personality to explore. And I was actually kind of picking up on it, because if you pay attention throughout the season, you do see him and hear him, I think, more than a couple times. He was there. And he is there. He's definitely the craziest of the three, so that's exciting. And in a nutshell, help! I'm in a nutshell! Help! Moon Knight was fun. Wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, but it's kind of like a night out that you've been looking forward to for quite a while, and then it doesn't go quite as planned, but there were still a few fun moments. I just wish that somebody would have told me not to pay for the Uber XL when only 3 people were going to show up, so. But like I said, and more importantly, what did you think about the show? Please let me know down in the comments. Also, who was your favorite, Mark or Steven? Actually, don't bother. It's Steven. I think we all know that. And also, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit that like button for me. That helps me get seen by more people just like you, as well as feel free to subscribe. Jones Vibes is a place where all people are welcome. I would love to have you be a part of this community. And you can also find me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Jones Vibes Only. But yeah, that is Moon Knight. I hope all of you are safe, happy, and healthy, and I will see you next time.
Jones Vibes.